Let's get down to business. I'm a businessman after all. Parcel simulator slop. Okay. I actually worked for UPS for a couple of years and don't think I want to do this. The real job was plenty. Although this looks more like your own little Amazon warehouse sort of thing. How much do you like boxes? And how much do you want to process them in a factory-like setting? There's something about these simulators with their user interface sticking out on that. There was one thing I was thinking about yesterday. Unreal Engine, attention, Unreal Engine developers. Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Your number one goal before any other game design considerations is to make your game look like it wasn't made in Unreal Engine. That is the number one goal. I was playing that Chrono Odyssey yesterday, the playtest for it, and it's just, I can't, there's something about Unreal Engine that just turns me right off now. I think it's the generic sort of slime it has on it. There's a slime to it. Anyways, I could go on. That's a video essay. Parcel simulator. Inspect and process parcels and packages in this parcel inspection simulator. Receive and sort deliveries, examine labels for mistakes, and automate to maximize warehouse efficiency. Upgrade and expand your warehouse to build your parcel empire. Came out on the 20th of June from Dansan Digital, self-published. They want $21.14 for this, with a 10% launch discount. Approve or deny parcels against ever-changing criteria. Like games that are work, it's bizarre now. Like nobody wants to work anymore, but they want to do work in video games. Like that's just wild to me. Another one of those potentially detrimental effects that our digital lifestyles are starting to have on us. This, again, the compartmentalized, isolated, stay at home, do nothing because you are nothing. It's really unhealthy. And we're just seeing so much of this now. Like you could do this work for actual money and further the society and yourself and prepare for your retirement and all that stuff. And no, thank you. Suit for hire. Okay, I see some John Wick happening here. Is this a Hotline Miami sort of thing or no? Wait, you can go from top down to third person on the ground? It's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's very Wiccan. I don't know how I feel about this odd texture filter they have on everything. Sort of to make it look like a comic book in a way. All right. Suit for Hire is a challenging action shooter. Tactically blend weapons and martial arts together to unleash beautifully crafted violence. Because that's what we want. Speaking of the downfall of society, we want beautifully crafted violence. From God Mode Interactive, came out on the 20th of June. They want $8.99 for it. Okay. I mean, this looks like it's got a fair amount of craft in it. And that's a pretty reasonable price for it. Become a skilled assassin, top-down and third-person modes, easily switchable at any point. Tons of levels, chapters, and arena levels to put your skills to the test. Finishers, melee combat, action movie moves. Use different weapons and tools to your disposal. Immersive, there it is. Immersive visuals and gameplay. The game's sleek and stylish visuals combined with an intense gameplay create a truly immersive experience. Whether you prefer to go in guns blazing or rely on your martial arts skills, Suit for Hire offers a variety of playstyles to suit your preference. Are you ready to become the ultimate assassin? Suit up and prove your skills in Suit for Hire. There's a lot of suit going on here. I wouldn't mind wearing a suit. I haven't worn a suit in years, but I did wear one for 10 years every day, and it was nice. Never knock a well-tailored suit. Anyone who knocks a suit hasn't worn one that fits their body. They're really, really comfortable. Anyways, I'm good. Still haven't finished Hotline Miami 2. Mushroom Musume, your mushroom daughter. Okay, again, is this somebody who's got just a weird mental disorder? Is this actually a unique piece of outsider art? It's so hard to tell these days. It looks like you collect little mushroom girls. Is this for the minor attracted people out there? What are we doing? Raise a mushroom from a spore into a fine young woman, then discover the twists and turns of her life may take in this creepy, cute fairy tale life simulation game. Ugh. Came out on the 20th of June from Mortally Moonstruck Games, self-published. There is a demo. They want $20 for this. Once upon a time, there was a lonesome recluse. Sound familiar? Plagued with the desire to raise a child. When one daughter falls, start over and discover new corners of the world. Raise a child, reap the rewards. Unearth a vast fairy tale world. Cultivate an ever-growing garden. Fill out a farmer's almanac. Enjoy the sights and sounds. Sounds like something a serial killer would enjoy playing, you know? To keep their mind off of serial killing. There's an extensive demo. There's 180,000 plus words of story. This is how you know there's serious mental illness involved. I used to be involved with National Novel Writers Month before it went and disappeared in when did it go away? It went away recently, but every November you would sit down and try to write a novel in a month. And you could do it. It's 1,600 words a day. It's not hard if you can write. And I would go to these meetups and meet some of the people who would write upwards of 1 million words in a month, and they were all fucked in the head, all of them. Hundreds of photographs and illustrations, over an hour and a half of beautiful haunting music. Take a seat, enjoy yourself. I'm good. Report this person. All right, sickly days and summer traces. Here's another one. You've got a girl in the hospital. Why? What is she? Okay. What are we? Why? Fall in love with a JPEG. There was an article about it. Excuse me. There was an article about a fella who fell in love with ChatGPT. This is the same thing. If you laughed at that article and you play games like this, you are in the same boat as that fella. A devoted brother and his fragile sister share a quiet, dreamlike summer as her gentle companions speak with her, care for her, and gather the... I'm not going to do any of that. Came out on the 20th of June from Sister Position and Hikari Spark. They want $20 for these JPEGs. I'm good. It's incredible that you're able to sell this and there's a market for it. Step into the brother's shoes. I'm stepping right the heck out of this one. Third Cent, didn't we not see this yesterday? We did. It looks like they released 2 versions. One that's VR and one like that VR version had a non-VR mode. And now they've put two products on the PC. Okay, confusing. If you want to see the review for this game, it was yesterday's. Arc Nova. Yeah, don't waste my time putting 2. It's like people who make 2 YouTube channels for the same content. Like, get the fuck out of here. Okay, so this is someone who wanted to make a board game and instead made a digital board game. Okay. I mean, that's good. It's great practice. But, I mean, yeah, okay. This is the thing. You can make a analog board game in a digital space, but the digital space allows for so much more that you are actually handicapping yourself. Arc Nova, plan and build a modern, scientifically managed zoo to support conservation projects in an acclaimed strategy board game. Oh, so they just convert an actual board game into this? Came out on the 20th from Dire Wolf, self-published. It requires a Dire Wolf account. They want $32.49 for this, but the board game's probably $80, right? Fanatical's got you with the 15% voucher and a build your own tabletop and deck builder bundle for $20. Is that true? That this game is in their bundle for $20 and they're selling the base game for $32.49? If so, that's wild. Why not get 18 of these games for $20 instead of paying? Okay, I mean, don't let me tell you how to spend your money. Design a Modern Zoo. It's a modern classic released in 2021. A tabletop board game. Yeah, right at the perfect time. Right there in COVID when no one could play a board game with anybody else. That must have sucked. Designer Matthias Wigge has received numerous awards around the world. Never heard of him, but I'm not big into board games. I just don't like... Bro, board game nights are great. You go and sit down and socialize with a bunch of people, but they always devolve into how do you play this game? And then you play the game and you don't really fully understand how to do it. And then you have the one person who sat there and played it by themselves for months on end, hoping for a chance to play it against other people and just dominate. And I just go for the beer. and then leave after I have a panic attack. Plan, build, conserve, many ways to play. I'd rather play Zoo Tycoon. I'm good. Infiniclick. No, I don't want to click forever. I don't. I'm not a robot. Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure you're not? Okay, there's something about this that just hurts my eyes. The mix, there's pixel art happening with this stylized vector art. It's okay. So it's an idler of some kind. Combine, automate, and upgrade programs to amass a fortune. Infiniclick is a relaxing, or not, it's up to you, incremental game in which your goal is to pay an unfair debt with FunCorp. When did they come up with this incremental game? It's recent. I haven't only just noticed that. Came out on the 20th of June from Nacho AB. Nacho, this is Nacho Game. There's a demo. They want $9.44 for it. You get it. It's an incremental game. I guess it does something interesting by having programmatic stuff to do. With a bit of creativity, you can even automate parts of the process. With a bit of creativity, I could make a better game than this. The Diary. All right, there it is, The Diary. What do you got to figure out the combination? Is that okay? Figured it out. Do you keep a diary? I do. I keep a diary of all my failures. At the end of every day, I write down anything that I think I've failed or did wrong. I've been doing it for years. It's helped me tremendously because I can go back and see actual progress where I've started to change my habits and things. I highly recommend it. Don't write down your successes. Write down where you fucked up. It helps. Several diaries gradually reveal, because then you become reluctant to do those things because you don't want to sit down and record them at the end of the day. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself, right? Anyway, several diaries gradually reveal the thrilling story of a missing case after multiple deductions are the answers in your past or present. With frequent plot twists, you never know which is the truth and which is the unexpected. In a dense fog, time buries the past, but the marks remain. Came out on the 20th of June from Hukang Studio and Pone Games, published by Indie Arc. They want $18.71 for it. Apparently, this is part of some bundles. The Diary. Well, I can tell this is not a game for me. The Story of Ours. Or Their Thems. What is it? 2D suspenseful narrative puzzle game. By solving each page's puzzle, you'll gradually gain insight into a heart-stopping missing case. I'd love that if the game stopped my heart. Then I would have no further concerns on this earthly realm. Among 6 characters, whose perspective are you reading the diary from? With multiple reversals, the answer might be right in front of you, or it may never appear. I'm good, but this might be your thing. Go ahead and give it a try. Upfall. Okay. What in the lo-fi? I remember playing this on my Game & Watch back in the day. Upfall. So do you go up instead of down? Because there's that one game where you fall down a well. Is it down well? Is it in the same spirit? Upfall is a game about bouncing, dodging, and near-death experiences. Burst bubbles to progress upwards. But be careful to dodge the hazards in the depths. How far will your upfall be? A free game for the in-betweens. What, the in-betweens? Who are they? Came out on the 19th of May from Amicable Animal and Eggy's World. Self-published. It's free. Escape the depths by bouncing on bubbles, avoid the hazards that slowly present themselves. Can you find your way back to the surface? It's totally, utterly free. Why? The world isn't great right now for a lot of people, so we wanted to give back. Okay. Upfall is completely free, no ads, no monetization, no catch. I love people who, like, I don't know, I feel like 80% of the problems that are presented on the internet are created by 20% of the people who make that shit their problems. Because the world, if you're living in a developed country right now, is the best it's ever been. And I have no respect for people who don't appreciate that. I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. Fuck you. Quick rounds. Each fall takes between 2 to 10 minutes so you can play between other games on your lunch break. Yeah, because that's all we're doing. We're just gaming. That's our whole identity. We just play games. Right? Lunch break. These people aren't working. The fuck are you talking about? Unlocks and customization. Unlock color palettes, audio style, keyboard or controller. Chill but eerie. Real reverb. You want to know what playing a game might sound like in a massive underground oil tank? Or how about an otherworldly gasometer? A 60-meter tall silo, or played through a slinky? Upfall experiments with convolution reverb to put the game into real strange places around the globe. A game by Amicable Animal with art from Eggy's World and piano samples from Lucy Holland. Made for humans by humans. And just so you know, this game is provided as is. We can't offer support as it's free. It's built in Unity. So if you can play Unity games, it should run fine. We absolve ourselves of any possible support. All right, I'll give it a try. Whatever. Them. They, them? Or just them. You got the Atari console down here. That was my first ever video game console. Yes, I am probably twice your age. Seventh Sector. Nightfall. Bunch of arcade games. They've got the chromatic aberration cranked to 7 or whatever. It's okay. So you can play little video games inside the video game. It's always cool. Looks like there's a bunch of creativity in here. I don't know. This looks pretty bare bones though. The actual game inside a game. Simple platformer. Is it one of them horror games? You just want to play a video game in an old game club, but time passes quickly and strange noises draw you into a dark nightmare. Game club? A nightmare that begins with an old video game. Are you ready to experience a 2D platformer game within the heart of a first-person psychological creepy game? No, I'm not prepared for that at all. 18th of June was the release from Lexip Games. There is a demo, and it's $8.99. They are coming. You play as Tommy, a 9-year-old boy. That's unusual, who finds himself in a video game club from the 90s. Your only goal is to enjoy the arcade machines and have fun, but something strange is waiting for you here, something far beyond what Tommy's ever experienced. Captivating 3D realistic graphics and gripping storyline, I'll be the judge of that. Them blends first-person psychological creepy, that's a genre now, with retro 2D platformer gameplay creating a unique experience. Are you ready to face them? Oh, it's got Celeste mechanics. Features a short video game, first-person gameplay, plus 2D platforming elements, deep and captivating story with unexpected twists, engaging and mysterious 3D elements or environments, find hidden objects, diverse puzzles, multiple endings, ... Join them and see if you can escape this nightmare or if you'll become a part of them. Okay, sure. I normally really don't like these types of games, but since it's got a demo and there's a sort of a two-sided thing to it, it's the Atari 2600 that really sold me. All right. Shape Raid. What is this now? Okay. Great. It's kind of the artwork you'd pin up on the refrigerator, pat your little child on the head and say, good job, keep it up. The nightmare. It really is, and it never ends. What is this, an arena shooter? Shape Raid is an online co-op boss rush game. Okay. Play alone or with up to 7 friends in this unique bullet hell experience. Okay, it is kind of a shooter thing. Came out on the 1st of May from Jelly Squid Games, self-published. They want $6.49 for it, but it's been under $4. 30 unique boss battles, 2 distinct game modes, 3 difficulty options, 101 customization options, and dozens of tasks to complete. I have to complete 280 tasks every day for my job. I'm good. Channel surfing. The more of this outsider art. So are these little mini games inside a TV? Kind of like the background. The background's the best part of it. Press the button. Okay. You've always been watching, but what happens when the screen watches back? Channel surfing is a mysterious desktop idle game. Of course it is. Disguised as a retro TV. Click, spin, pop, and discover unique gameplay on each channel as you progress. Came out on the 12th of June from Happy Distractions Studio. Self-published. They want $1.55 for it right now. I'm good. I don't even want to spend $2. Fidget spin as a cat. Okay, what's on the dial? Spin fidget toys, pop bubbles, hunt for treasure, and many more activities across the various channels. There's a multi-channel experience. Navigate through multiple distinct gameplay channels, each with its own mechanics, visuals, and progression systems. Idle progression. Each channel continues to progress even when you're not actively playing. Cross-channel interactions. Desktop integration sits unobtrusively on your desktop while you work or play other games. Because, bruh, playing one game at a time wasn't enough. We got to play 2, 3, because we're the distracted nightmare generation that just cannot sit down and focus and appreciate anything. Ugh. Mysterious unlocks. Discover hidden actions or combination. No, I'm 17,000 975 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.